Welcome to New Mexico, a place known widely as the Land of Enchantment. The official state motto, Crescit Iundo, means it grows as it goes. It describes a state that is always building its story, step by step. You can find New Mexico in the southwestern United States. It's a high, dry land defined by mesas, canyons, and vast open plains. This land has been home to native nations for thousands of years. Today, 23 federally recognized tribes, including 19 Pueblos, the Navajo Nation, and 3 Apache tribes, continue their ancient traditions within the state's borders. The timeline grew as Spanish settlers arrived in 1598, eventually followed by New Mexico's entry into the United States. It officially became the 47th state in January 1912. In New Mexico, history is a living timeline that actively continues to grow today. The landscape is full of sharp contrasts. In the north, the Sangre de Cristo Mountains hold winter snow, while the southern regions are covered in sun-baked Chihuahuaman desert. Water is the state's most precious resource. The Rio Grande flows through the center of New Mexico, supporting the farms, cities, and wildlife that rely on its river valley. Desert life has specialized to thrive here. You might see a greater roadrunner darting through the brush, or a tall, blooming yucca plant rising from the dry soil. The people are just as varied as the land. New Mexico is defined by its Pueblo, Navajo, and Apache nations, alongside deep-rooted Hispanic and Mexican-American communities. You will hear this diversity in daily conversation. English, Spanish, and many native languages are used across the state every day. This culture gains its strength from these diverse groups working together to care for their shared environment. This is the State Government Center in Santa Fe. Known as the Roundhouse, its circular architecture stands apart from typical state capitals. To the south lies Albuquerque, the state's largest city. It sits in the Rio Grande Valley, right at the base of the steep Sandia Mountains. Many communities still use ancient building techniques. These multi-story adobe homes at Taos Pueblo were designed to keep the desert heat out and the winter warmth in. State symbols also represent the local environment. Along with the greater roadrunner and the yucca, the pinyon pine is the official state tree. New Mexico is even the first state to have an official aroma. In the fall, you can smell the scent of green chili roasting at markets and festivals. These buildings, smells, and symbols are part of the tactile, everyday experience of living in New Mexico. Agriculture remains a cornerstone of the economy. Every year, farmers harvest millions of pounds of pecans and New Mexico's famous chilies. This split view shows the state's dual focus. While farmers harvest pecans in the south, scientists in high-tech laboratories and spaceports look toward the stars. At a restaurant, you will hear the official state question, red or green. They want to know which chili you want on your food. If you want both, your answer is Christmas. This landscape is White Sands National Park. These rolling dunes are made of bright white gypsum, creating the appearance of a snowstorm in the middle of a hot desert. New Mexico's identity stays strong because it embraces both its ancient traditions and its futuristic science. Tasting a bizcochito is a great way to experience local culture. This official state cookie is spiced with cinnamon and anise. You can explore the landscape yourself by building sand sculptures or solving puzzles based on the animals that live in the desert. Many people stay active outdoors by hiking through the mountains or cycling along the river bosques. Every year, the sky fills with color as hundreds of hot air balloons launch into the air together. You can even try a physical challenge of your own. Try to balance on one foot as steadily as a roadrunner. Exploring New Mexico is an active, ongoing adventure where the story keeps growing with you.